Next week is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and to help give us more tips for you and your loved ones to be safer on the road is local lawyer Mike Bottaro, who is a local blogger on consumer issues as well as some safety. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what progress has been made involving, driving safely with our phones?
Well, debates are taking place in state houses all over the country. In the last couple of years, 2 more states now, Pennsylvania and West Virginia, have enacted no texting and driving legislation. California, one of the first states to enact legislation in 2008, just came out with a study. It found that since the statute passed, there have been 47% fewer car accident deaths involving cell phone use.
Really?
Yes.
How about here in Rhode Island? What kind of progress has been made here?
In Rhode Island, we just made national news earlier this month. A traffic judge in Rhode Island handed out a very severe punishment to a teenager who was caused an accident texting and driving. The judge threw the book at this teenager, giving him a lifetime suspension of his license.
Lifetime? And he's only a teenager, so he can't drive ever again. Well, that definitely would scare me. Oh my goodness. So what can people do, if they do have a bad habit of texting while driving?
Sure. This year in Rhode Island, we're again putting forth a bill to try to enact legislation to make cell phone use hands-free in the automobile.
Okay.
So some tips that we tell people about is, first of all, try when you get in the car to put the phone out of reach, okay? Second, silence your phone. We seem to have a reaction to when we hear that buzz of wanting to pick it up. Third, we have anti-texting applications now you can use. And finally, if you have a passenger, have that passenger handle the cell phone.
That's what I do all the time. I make my husband, I say, you need to text for me. He's like my little secretary when I'm in the car. Now, with parents and teens, should parents be having this conversation? How can they kind of, give them these tips?
Absolutely. The Federal Department of Transportation's website has some excellent information for parents. And, as with everything else, communication, education is really the key on this issue. Please, texting and driving is really dangerous, and we just need to keep getting the word out. And
it goes more than just texting. I mean, the phone now can do so much. So what else do we have to be looking out for with these handheld devices?
Well, nowadays, video, we're all watching video on our phones. We're getting instant messages. So anything on our phones that can cause a distraction, we just need to put it out of reach, get it out of our car.
Good. I know I personally have, that little thing where I can stick it up for the GPS. Well, thank you so much, Mike. This was great. To get all of Mike's tips on being a safe driver, just head to our website, WPRI.com.